Hello, Emily here from Create Your Future, back with another subscriber question video. So this one is about money, and I'm very excited about this one because it's a very in-depth question. So grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your snack. Let's go. So I'm going to read some of the question. It's not going to read the whole question because it's a very long question. So, okay. Remember, book your one-to-one session below. That is the number one way to actually genuinely change your life, is to understand what you are doing on a personal level and to get help doing so. That's how we change our lives, you know, whether you're doing it in anything, cooking, dancing, speaking French, speaking Spanish, your life, your brain, your assumptions, everything. This is how we change our lives. So book a session below and I can help you do that quite quickly. Okay, so into the question. Hello. Just yesterday, I posted a question about money. Right now, I am facing financial challenges. It is hard to pay my rent, my monthly expenses. I'm in danger of actually losing my apartment. Or she's not actually in danger of losing her apartment. She is projecting that she is in danger of losing her apartment. This is a really key point. Okay, I'm going to circle back to this. Right now, I have a little dog. I don't want to be homeless. I have a job, but I'm struggling. I'm aware of the law of assumption. I practice some results. By no means very proficient at this. I am a believer, though. I love affirmations. They have changed my beliefs around money. They haven't. This is the thing, okay? They have not. If they had changed your beliefs around money, this would not be a thing, okay? So let's throw affirmations out the window for now, and we're going to actually go to the core of this situation. Okay. How do I speed up this process? This is how I want my reality to be. I want to have enough money to pay bills. I want to start traveling again. I don't want to be living in poverty, dissatisfaction, just barely scraping by. I want to have money to buy groceries, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole differentiation between the reality that we're living in and the reality that we want. And this is a good example of how to shift your reality. Okay, I want to be able to live in a comfortable life without having to work hard. There's a lot of assumptions here. Okay. I want to buy a house. This is an amazing question because there's a lot of detail in. You can see the polarities of the two realities that we are wanting to live in, and this is a really, really good place to begin. I know what house I want, and it's just a few minutes from where I live, and perfect, right? So really, really, I love this. I personally love going to look at houses and that I want to live in, so I love that. Very, very good manifestation technique. Remember, it's all about the state that you are living in. So anything you can do to access the state of the person that you want to be, creme de la creme of manifestation. Okay. Perfect. Right. I'm not going to read much more than that, but we get the crux of the situation of this specific question. We're here in poverty, worrying about money, worrying about not paying the bills, and we want to be over here. Okay. So we'll be traveling, living in a dream house, having enough money to do everything we want to do, blah, blah, blah. The first thing I'm going to address is the fact that it's not actually that you have no money, because we all live in this reality where everything already exists. There is infinite amount of money. You are simply choosing to worry that you are not going to have enough money. It's never about the budget. It's never about the paycheck. It's never about the bills. It is about that you are choosing to use your energetic power, your thoughts, to think that you are not going to have enough money. You are choosing to create the reality where you are, well, number one, right now, you are worrying about it. So worrying is almost like living the worst case scenario before it like happened. Instead of living it, letting it go and moving on to something else, you are choosing to invest your energy on a daily basis into not having enough money. Simply put. Okay. You are choosing to believe, you are simply making, everything is made up, nothing is real. So if every single story that we have is made up and we are living this life, you are choosing, you're a little bit obsessed I like to use the word obsessed because I like to keep it real, and I like to just like make it as dramatic as we can, because I think if we can make it as dramatic as we can shift a lot quicker. Okay, you're kind of obsessed with not having enough money. You're obsessed with being in poverty. You're obsessed with like, I'm never going to have enough, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean it doesn't feel real. I really get it. It feels real. But this is why we have to retain that energy from that story, because you could be living on the same paycheck, having the same bills and everything, but living in bliss and knowing that you always have tons and tons and tons of money, and money just shows up out of nowhere because money isn't real. Like, you are the one making up money. Okay. You are the one living in a reality where you're making up money. Bills, houses, food, dog expenses, all of these things that we're talking about within this question are all moments of appreciation for your life. You get to live in an apartment. You get to have a dog. You get to pay your bills because you've chosen to live in that reality, right? So these are moments of appreciation. And I know that you're not writing this question to complain about your bills. You're writing this question because you're choosing to believe that you're not going to have enough money after you pay for these things, and you're going to be living in quote unquote poverty. This is a thought bubble that you are choosing on a daily basis. I want to really emphasize that. It's not about the bills. It's not about how much you're being paid. It's about the fact that you are choosing to believe that you will not have enough money after all of these things have gone through. Okay, so write that down. Write that down right now. You are choosing to think enough times that it's become a belief system that you are not going to have enough money. Remember, your thoughts are literally your power. Your thoughts are your superpower. So what you are reinvesting in, you are literally creating and making into matter. Remember the last videos that I've done where I've said, what you make matter will become matter. Matter being like physical reality, like this dress, you know? So I want you to write down that thought bubble of, I'm going to read it again on my phone. I am facing financial challenges. Girlfriend, okay, number one, it is hard to pay my rent and monthly expenses. I have a little dog and I don't want to become homeless. We are living in poverty. You are investing in this story. You are creating this story. It's got nothing to do with your expenses. It's got nothing to do with your budgeting. It's got everything to do with the fact that you are obsessed with not having enough money. That is it, because nothing is real, nothing is created or destroyed, which means infinite of everything is available to you, but you are streamlining to that reality where you will not have enough. So not only are you going to experience that right now, because you're going to experience the feelings of not having enough now, even if you have all of your rent in your bank account, you have all of your expenses in your bank account, you have enough and you're overflowing it. If you choose this reality where you don't have enough money, your financial challenges, blah, 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 you're still going to experience that life. It's got nothing to do with the amount of money that is in your bank account. Nothing to do with it. If you choose to think these thoughts are going to create the feelings of not having enough, of being in poverty, of being without. Okay? That is what is going to create that reality time and time and time again. Choosing these thoughts. So this is why we catch them, right? So I'm very, very glad that you wrote the question in the way you wrote it. Okay, so it's not even about affirmations at this point, because the affirmations are not changing the belief, because you're continuously choosing to think these thoughts and tell these stories. And how do I know that? Because you literally wrote this email to me. Okay, you are continuously choosing to invest in these thoughts, these stories, time and time and time and time again. And how do you stop doing it? By stopping. Okay, I'm going to say this to you with as much bluntness as I possibly can. Nothing in this life is real. You invest in your thoughts and your stories on a daily basis, and you make them real. That is how your reality becomes real, is by what you are choosing to invest your energy into. If you don't feel good enough, if you don't feel worthy enough, if you don't feel, I don't know, whatever else it may be, that is what is becoming real on a daily basis. So whatever you're investing your energy into, become aware of it. Number one, we have just become aware of it because you sent me the email and I've just told you on this hand. Financial problems, becoming homeless, poverty, not having enough money, worrying about money. You're investing all of your thought energy, all of your creative energy, all of your power, all of your focus in recreating this bubble every single day. So what are you going to experience first and foremost? This. This is what you are experiencing emotionally, then physically, because you're making it matter. You're investing more energy by feeling your feelings, by worrying, by writing it down, by telling me about it. That's become your reality. You've made it matter. It's becoming into physical matter. So how do we stop? By investing your energy into literally anything else. Anything else than worrying about this. Okay? That is literally it. It's not about saying, well, money's everywhere, because you don't believe it, because you're still invested in this story without knowing it. You have got to catch yourself every single time you go back to telling the story. Okay? And how do we reinvest it into anything else? Literally by doing anything else. So every time you come to see yourself doing this and telling the story, I want you to apologize to yourself. We're going to create a new habit forming here. Okay? Apologize to yourself. The only truth in this reality is that you are the God of your reality. You are the creator of your reality. Nothing is created nor destroyed, and everything is you. So what you are investing your energy into will become reality. That is the truth. That is the only truth of this whole life. And if you want to replay that part of the video over and over and over and over and over again, every time you catch yourself thinking these thoughts, please do that. Okay, so step number one, we're catching these thoughts. We're writing them down, we're tearing them up, we're saying no more. And every time you feel yourself going to spiral in this direction, set a timer for 2 minutes, sit in silence, catch yourself, and tell yourself, nothing is real. My thoughts and my stories, the only thing that are creating my reality. I am the God of my reality. None of this is real. This is all a simulation being created by my focused thoughts and attention on something. And I can drop that thing at any moment in time because nothing is real and I'm the God of my reality. I'm clearly obsessed with experiencing the experience of having no money. I'm going to say it again. I am clearly obsessed with experiencing the experience of having no money because all it is an experience. You, as the ether of God of reality, can't experience having no money if you were not in the human form. Okay, you've made up money, you've made up this whole thing, and now you want to experience what it's like to have none of it. Cool. That's just an experience. Take away the judgment, take away the resistance, take away the effort, take away everything. It's just an experience. You're just experiencing what it's like to worry about money. Cool. As soon as you're finished having that experience, as soon as you're done, bored of it, don't want to have it anymore, then you're going to allow yourself to move on. But until the moment that you're genuinely bored of it and you want to move on, then you're going to be stuck in that story forever. Okay, it's just an experience that you are reinvesting into. But if you're done with it, you're bored of it, you don't want to experience it anymore, you will place your energy elsewhere. You will start living your life, you'll start having fun with your life, you will start hanging out with friends, playing sports, dancing, singing, cooking, painting, whatever it is. You'll be investing your energy into other things and it won't exist anymore because you're not giving it energy to exist. The only way things can exist in your reality is that you are replaying them, investing in them, reacting to them, giving them your power. Okay, your thoughts, your stories, your belief systems are the things that are creating through your energetic investment every single day. Okay, that is it. That is it. So write it down, catch yourself on a daily basis, understand how it feels. This is why I said the 2-minute timer, because I want you to understand how you feel about it. Because often your feelings are an indicator of where your thoughts are, because we're going so quickly on a daily basis, blah, 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 as we're doing our things, we're cooking, we're driving, we're going to work, we're coming home, blah, blah, blah. Our thoughts are going so quickly that we don't take a second to actually understand what we're doing to ourselves. So sometimes it's really, really good to notice your feelings first, because your feelings are an after fact of your thoughts and how much you're investing in your thought processes. Okay, so this is why the 2-minute timer is really good, because it will slow you down. You will feel what you're feeling. Don't be afraid of what you're feeling, because you are the one creating the feeling. You're not going to die. Nothing's going to happen to you. Just feel it, because you are the one creating the feeling from your thought patterns that you have invested in for a very long time. And this is what I do in my one-to-one sessions, and then we release it and we move on. You have got to move on from this story. Invest your energy in something else. Don't try and change your beliefs around money. There's no point, because money is just a thing that you created, and it will flow into you as soon as you drop the story of not having enough. Invest your energy in something else immediately. Bake a cake, have fun, talk to your dog. You can even write a story about something very different, about imagining yourself traveling. Like you said in this question, you want to live in the house, you want to travel, go to the house. You, instead of worrying about money and using your energy there, go to the house that you want to live in. Go straight to the house that you want to live in. Go stand outside of it. Imagine yourself in the bathtub. Imagine yourself in the mirror. Imagine yourself cooking in the kitchen. Whatever it is that you want to do, use your energy for that. Don't use your energy for this anymore. Stop investing your energy. That is reality creation, is where you are investing your energy, your thoughts. Your thoughts are your energetic power, your focus, what you are focusing on and using your energy to create. Okay, so put your energy somewhere else. The story about not having money is a story that you are making up and reinvesting in every single day. It's not about your paycheck. It's not about the bills. It's not about any of these different things. It's about the fact that you are investing in a story that you will not have enough money at the end of it. That is it. If you just dropped that story, this whole thing would no longer exist. You would be out having fun, experiencing a whole different reality. So write down you have already, I have it, but write down the reality that you want to experience. And go live it. Don't just talk about it, live it. Invest your energy in living it. Okay? So go to the house, go and imagine yourself traveling, maybe even book a trip. Try and get a free trip. I don't know, because you are creating all of this. You are creating every single aspect of your reality, of this whole reality. So why not experience it the way you want to experience it? Simply choosing your thoughts is choosing your reality. Okay? Master this, and you'll master the outside world too. Don't try and change it outside of you. Change it inside of you. And the outside will then change too. Book a one-to-one session. I promise you we can get to the bottom of all of these things and where you're placing your energy and where to retrieve it from. And we'll create the reality that you want, because none of this is real and you are creating it. You are the god of your reality, and that is as simple as it gets. I will see you next time, and good luck.